Hello, everyone. Good evening. Bernadette, how are you? Dave, Helen Murray, hello. Danny B-side. Here I am in the glorious, glorious pool room at Graceland. What does everybody think of the backdrop? Uh, oh, damn, I need another fireman. I know why you're saying that, Jill. It was the trouble with girls still in the intro, wasn't it? I picked that especially for the ladies this week. Hello, Nicola from Milan. How are you keeping? I know you, Nicola. Hello, Paul. Chris. For everybody that said the pool room, you guessed correctly. I was disappointed I couldn't get in on Sunday. I was outside the wall. Helen says fantastic background. I'm not allowed to play pool. Um, but then again, neither did the president. I think Barack Obama, when he visited Graceland, he wasn't allowed to shoot pool on the table. So if he couldn't, I'm definitely not going to be able to do it. John says they like the backdrop. Yes, nice to see you again, Stephen. How are you? Hi, Granny M. Has everybody had a good week so far? It's turning out to be very, very nice weather here for the next few days, so I'm looking forward to that. Jill, yes, love the backdrop. Can I just say, I want to make a point of saying this. Thank you very, very much to everybody that has bought me a coffee or coffees on the site to support this channel. It's very, very generous, and the money that is put into the coffee pot will go towards this channel. It's just the running, there's little bits of running expenses and so forth. I'm just going to give you an update on my cold sore. It is going smaller. Keep putting the Zavirax on it. Is it, Jill? It's very cold there, is it? Dave says 60 degrees. Yeah, 60 is nice. 60 is nice. That's about 15 or 16 degrees Celsius. We use Celsius over here. Well, Vincenzo, that's a very, very good question. Where am I going to be? If they kick me out again like they did a couple of days ago, I could be outside the wall again. Yes, Marcia, he was a very, very handsome man, wasn't he? He looked great in that suit in The Trouble with Girls. I don't see Elvis last. I was hoping to see Elvis last tonight because I was going to mention Elvis last, actually. Michelle. I hope you're all checking out Michelle's reaction videos. They're great. We will get down to business in a little bit. Jill in the southeast Kent. Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be nice tomorrow. Yes, you're right, Karen. It is. It's getting a little bit better. It's more like a beauty spot now. I did, Dave. Yes. This is what's known as a lockdown haircut. There she is. Michelle. Yes, she is here. Okay. Thanks to Michelle, I actually ended up listening to Hurt about 10 times in a row today when I was in the car. I just kept asking it to repeat because she did a reaction to Hurt. And I actually left a comment about one of the notes he hits, and I put a timestamp on her video at the exact moment that he hits that note that I just think is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane voice. Just, there'll never be another voice like that, that's for sure. 40 degrees in Virginia. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Deb Smith says it's my song. It's going to be one of the top 10, isn't it? Really? Yeah, it's the time of year for cold sores, Nancy. I really do think it is. However, could be worse. Could be worse. When you see it on Sunday, it'll be nearly gone. Right. So coming up this evening is the next 10 favorite, or what I consider the strongest song from each movies, and it's from 1965 all the way through to 1969. So that'll complete the feature films. Then I should probably do a little bit of a feature on the maybe that's the way it is. Madison Square Garden, Elvis on tour, and Aloha. So that could be another that could be another Wednesday, couldn't it? Yeah, well, UK time now is 19:36 or 7:36, 25 to 8. I know it's sort of, what time is it? It's probably about 20 to 12 on the West Coast. About 1:35 in Graceland, and then 2:30 on the East Coast. Hurt on Elvis Lass is just wow. Where he can hit that is just something outstanding. Yes, well, actually, Michelle did too. Actually, she did the studio version, and then she did the New Year's Eve concert as well. Lonnie Donegan wrote "Never Gonna Fall in Love." Tom Jones did it first, and Elvis covered it. Yeah, he did it in the Graceland sessions. He did a great job. But I didn't know that Lonnie Donegan wrote it. So there you go. What about "It's Easy for You," which was Tim Rice and who was the other fella? Tim Rice and but they didn't even realize that Elvis had recorded that or was going to record it until they heard the album Moody Blue. I think Dave was listening to Moody Blue there before we came on air. If anybody can remember the name of the fella who wrote "It's Easy for You" along with Tim Rice. Oh, who was the other fella? There was a partnership. There was a partnership. Oh yeah, Richard. The name of the reaction channel that Michelle does is called Elvis Lass. Okay, and you will actually see her name come up on the comments there. Hi from Boston. Elvis only. How are you doing? Andrew Lloyd Webber. Thanks, Danny. It was just stuck here at the back of the head. So Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber didn't realize that Elvis had recorded "It's Easy for You" until they heard it on the album. And they couldn't believe it. They were just knocked sideways. It was the same with Bob Dylan as well. Bob Dylan actually said that when they asked Bob what the highlight of his whole career was, he said, "When I heard that Elvis had recorded one of my songs," which is just, again, phenomenal. So yeah, coming up, the 10 strong songs from each movie from 1965 to 1969. I will be telling you what my video of the week is, which is coming up at 1:15 the hour. So that's about 35 minutes from now. I'm not, obviously, there's no point in me telling you what time because I'll get all confused with the time, the time differences. But yeah, if you, by the time I finish this video, it'll be about 10 or 15 minutes after I finish this video. There's Mark. Hi, Mark. Doing good. Good to see you, Steve. Hi, Elvis only. Thanks very much. There's Bernadette. I can only see my posts. You can only see your posts, Chris. I remember you were having trouble on Sunday because it was freezing. And I better touch wood here. I'm not going to tempt fate. But at the moment, I've got a very, very strong signal. So I'm not going to have any... I'm hopefully not going to have the problems that I had on Sunday. You probably want to know what the theme of the Fan of the Month quiz coming up on Sunday, this Sunday the 25th. And you're going to love this. Danny B-Side isn't going to love it because it's not B-Sides. The theme is Complete the Lyrics 1960 Part 2. There you go. Thanks, Sandy. Yes, if you could push the like, subscribe and share, it would be great, actually. I always kind of ask people to kind of do that. There it is. It's shown at the top of the screen now. Subscribe, click the bell, and then you'll be notified every time I upload new videos and go live, because I wouldn't want you to miss this fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, so the theme of Sunday quiz is the Complete the Lyrics 1960 Part 2. So if you want to start listening to 60s Elvis for the next couple of days, I don't know if you'll be able to get through all of them. Let's see now. The first one is early 60s, 1962. 1960 is the second one. Another one is mid 60s. One very late 60s. Another one very late 60s. And another very, very late 60s, just creeping under the barrier. So there you go. There's a couple of hints for you. My song of the week is going to be from 1970. 1970. There you go. And there's a lot to choose from because he did a marathon session, didn't he, in June when he recorded an awful lot of songs. So there you go. That's giving you just a little bit of an insight into what to expect if you join me on Sunday. I'm back now. I had to knock off. Okay. Well, it's definitely your end. Because I'm very, 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 very strong connection. But like I say, I better touch wood because as soon as I say that, the connection will go down. Right. So we finished with Frankie and Johnny, and I picked Hard Luck as what I considered to be my favorite song from that soundtrack, and also what I consider to be the strongest song as well. So we start with Paradise Hawaiian Style. What was everybody's favorite song from Paradise Hawaiian Style? Will I see Dating and will I see A Dog's Life, I wonder? You never know. You never know. I mean, they were fun songs. Chris says she was talking to herself, and Karen says, welcome back. Don't forget, if there's anything you particularly want me to answer or address, or anything you particularly want to tell me, you can actually do a super chat, and it'll highlight on the screen, and it won't disappear until I've addressed it. So you can do that. You can do super chat, and of course, it donates to the channel. Danny says, I like This Is My Heaven. I think Danny's going, because I think me and Danny had a conversation about Paradise Hawaiian Style once. Yeah, Elvis Lass says Queenie Wahine. Vincenzo says Dayton. This Is My Heaven. Slicing Sand. Bernadette, unfortunately, Slicing Sand was Blue Hawaii. House of Sand, no. This Is My Heaven. Matt Soar. Okay. Yes. But believe it or not, Lee Ash, I love the Dating outtakes where he's laughing his head off. Dating and A Dog's Life. Hilarious. Okay, Matt Soar said it, and also Danny B-Side said it as well. It is Sandcastles. But it was pulled from the movie. It was edited out. The sequence was probably shot and everything. Now, there's a very interesting little bit of trivia about Sandcastles. For all the other songs on Paradise Hawaiian Style soundtrack, the musicians went in week commencing the 26th of July and recorded all the backing tracks. And then the next week commencing Monday the 2nd of August, Elvis went in and overdubbed his vocals. The only one he didn't do that on was Sandcastles. He actually recorded the vocal live with the musicians. So there you go, a little bit of trivia for you. Let's see. Elvis Lass, oh my God, I love Dating, laughing one. Yes, I know. He sounds like a wino, he says. And he's just absolutely nearly wetting himself, basically laughing. There's a funny take 4 on the silver box set. There is take 8, and I first heard that on the bootleg A Dog's Life, the one where he's biting Nipper's ear. So yeah, I heard that in the early 80s. Sandcastles is a good one, but yeah, if I had to choose another one, a close second to Sandcastles, I would probably say This Is My Heaven. And I know I saw a few people there saying This Is My Heaven is a good one. I'll just turn off that sub vid because we don't need to see it all the time, I'm sure. There's another thing that I can put up there to say that I'm live. I think I am anyway. Let's just check my pulse. Okay, Spin Out is the next one. Would anybody like to guess? Or, well, not so much guess. Tell me what your favourite song was from Spin Out. I'll tell you the song that's been running through my head all week, and I've been asking Google to play it a lot, apart from Hurt, thanks to Elvis Lass, was Hard Knocks from Roustabout. I'll be back. No, it's not Elvis Lass, but I saw Elvis Lass do a reaction video to I'll Be Back. The young girl from Paradise Hawaiian Style, I think, died very recently. Donna Butterworth. Ronnie Tut said they made recordings when they left Studio B. Colonel would go in and slow all the songs down. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, if you're talking about Susanna Lee, yes, Susanna Lee passed as well. Vincenzo says Spin Out from Spin Out. Stop, Look and Listen. Beat Shack. Beat Shack Scars is a fun one, isn't it, I think? Have you heard the outtakes of Beat Shack as well? Oh, wow. Wow. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum-dum. That sort of sets him up, I think. Am I ready? Yes, she did in 2018. Elvis Lass is correct. Okay. Right. Believe it or not, here we go. Adam and Evil, Down in the Alley, All That I Am. Okay. Believe it or not, I liked the title track of Spin Out. It's kind of a funky sort of, and it's got a really good drum beat to it. When your motor's warm and she's purring sweet and all that. Love it. Beat Shack Bernadette. Yeah, it's a fun sort of. I'd actually forgotten about Down in the Alley. Down in the Alley could probably have come a close second to that. All That I Am. Am I ready? Okay. We all know that after Spin Out, it was Easy Come, Easy Go. Now, I said that I had trouble with Hear 'em, Scare 'em. I also had a little bit of trouble with the Easy Come, Easy Go as well. What did I decide on? And Hear 'em, Scare 'em was so close yet so far, wasn't it? Which was just a fantastic song. Easy Come, Easy Go. Smorgasbord. That's right, it was a bonus track, yeah. So not strictly from the movie, I suppose. No, wasn't Sing You Children, believe it or not. Wow, Elvis Lass. Me and you agree on a lot of these songs. Michelle Elvis Lass has said The Love Machine. Yeah, can you just imagine, Lou? Yoga is as yoga does. I'm sure when he had to sing that, he must have thought, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's funny, when I was listening to the Spin Out album and then Smorgasbord came on afterwards, I thought, I'll Take Love was a strong favourite of mine a few years ago. John Rowley says The Love Machine, yeah. Let the wheel go round and round. Yeah. Yeah, Chris, a lot of people are saying that the So Close Yet So Far, Hear 'em, Scare 'em was probably just about the only one you could even half listen to. And that's not being unkind to Elvis, but it just was quite a weak soundtrack. Now, a lot of people probably know from watching my live streams that I have a soft spot for this next song, this next movie and song, Double Trouble. I was trying to track down Annette Day that played alongside Elvis in Double Trouble. She lives in Telford in England now, and she only made that one film, and she's very, very elusive. I don't even know if I'm ever going to get a hold of her, but I would love to speak to Annette. So, Double Trouble. I've often said why I like Double Trouble, and the reason I like it is because Elvis had some very comedic moments in Double Trouble. especially the part where he nearly falls out of the ship. I thought that was really funny. Um, Elvis lass, are you in this pool room somewhere, looking over my shoulder at my list? She's got it right again. Yeah, Danny B-side as well, City by Night. Yeah. It's a bluesy sort of funky sort of song. Long-legged girl. Yeah, very short, isn't it? Long-legged girl. Long-legged girl is only. It's strange. It's long-legged girl, but it's a very short song. It's only about 1 minute 29 seconds or something. I've seen longer advertisements, commercial than long-legged girl. Yeah, Old MacDonald. Double Trouble. I loved the comedy. Yeah, I loved the comedy in it. I must admit, I did. So City by Night. It's got that lovely bluesy, funky sort of muted trumpet at the end as well, hasn't it? Yeah. Clam Bake is the next one. A lot of people have said that Clam Bake was probably one of Elvis's worst films. I wouldn't go that far. Some people have actually said he didn't look great in it. He was carrying quite a bit of extra weight, unfortunately. He'd spent a lot of time prior to filming Clam Bake down at Circle G. And then he had that little fall where he cracked his head just before he was due to start filming, and they had to delay filming. Hey. Lou Dane says, "You don't know me." No, I don't. You're right, I don't. I do, from this. The Girl I Never Loved. Now, Elvis Lass, we've finally found one we don't agree on. Never Ending. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to be honest here and say that Karen Tranter, Sandy Freeman, and who else said You Don't Know Me? I liked You Don't Know Me. And, well, Guitar Man wasn't actually in the movie. It was a bonus. So I've got a note here as well about the scene in You Don't Know Me. It's a nice scene. He's completely on his own. There's not many Elvis songs in movies where he's on his own. There's another one, isn't there, where he's in Viva Las Vegas, I Need Somebody to Lean On. That one there where he's kind of walking around thinking about Anne Margaret, and he's on his own. And he's also on his own in the scene that he shoots for You Don't Know Me. And it's a nice tracking scene. I think it's only about 3 individual scenes make up the whole of the song. So watch out for that. It's a really, really good scene. Stay Away Joe. Now, what do you think of that? Sorry, I meant You Don't Know Me. Yeah, I know, Chris. Yeah. Well done. Yeah, Elvis Lass says she loves so many of them on Clam Bake. I wouldn't go as far as to say it was his worst movie anyway, or his weakest movie. But, I mean, we all kind of have different opinions on his movies anyway. Don't let me go. Don't let me go without telling you what the theme of the video that's coming up in about 20 minutes. I Need Somebody to Lean On is gorgeous. Yes, it's a nice scene. Danny B side says All I Needed Was the Rain. Lou Dane says All I Needed Was the Rain. US Mail wasn't in Stay Away Joe. All I Needed Was the Rain. Yeah, Elvis fans have a sixth sense when it comes to Elvis songs, and they just know when they hear a really, really strong performance. And as I was saying, the reason for doing this list is because there's at least one song in each movie where you think, yes, perfect. That's a great song. It's not a movie song. It just happens to be in a movie. No, not the title track. It's a fun, beat sort of song, but not the title track. And as I said on Sunday, I think I mentioned "Stay Away Joe," and I said, "My goodness, okay, it wasn't one of the best movies he made, but hell, did he look good? The tan from the Arizona sun, the jet black hair, unbelievable, unbelievable." Yeah, All I Needed Was the Rain was my favorite from Stay Away Joe as well. And it's kind of got shades of Hard Luck in there. If you kind of listen to Hard Luck from Frankie and Johnny, and then you listen to All I Needed Was the Rain as well, and it's quite funny as well because he's trying to get under the tarpaulin with the dogs, and the dogs are howling and barking and everything like that. So again, there's a little bit of comedy in there. So Speedway. Here we go. Speedway. The one he made with Nancy Sinatra. Yeah, it was funny, yeah. What's everybody's favorite from Speedway? Sorry if I slurped then. Didn't mean to. Elvis Last, Let Yourself Go. Vincenzo, Let Yourself Go. We've got a hat trick, 3 in a row there of Let Yourself Go. There's Nothing Like a Song, Let Yourself Go. Helen, JC22. Going Home. I considered Going Home for Stay Away Joe. Elvis had a great sense of humor on and off screen. Yeah, I agree. John says Let Yourself Go. Karen says Let Yourself Go. Used in the 1968 special to great effect. Your Time Hasn't Come Yet, Baby, a fun song from Speedway. Mine. Right, a lot of people have said the same as my choice, which is Let Yourself Go. Fantastic. Real great scene as well, where he's kind of walking through all the girls. Sort of like a precursor to the scene in 68 Special. I think he looked good in Speedway as well. Although his hair was very high in Speedway. Nancy Sinatra would be a good interview. I know. I wish I could get hold of Nancy Sinatra. And would Nancy say yes, I wonder? I should give a prize on Wednesdays if people can guess which part of Graceland I'm going to be in, and pick a name out of the hat at the end of the Wednesday show. That would be good, wouldn't it? Okay, so we can't have the pool room because I've been in the pool room. I suppose I could always come back to the pool room. I've been outside the living room. They wouldn't let me cross the rope. I've been outside the kitchen, and I've been in the jungle room. So I don't know where I'll be on Sunday. Okay, so Speedway, followed by Live a Little, Love a Little. Or as Elvis called it, Live a Little, Love a Lot. Don't forget to like this video and share. I was going to say retweet then. Share this video or share this channel if you can. Like, thumbs up, and all that. Edge of Reality, better than original, little less conversation. Okay, Backyard Steve, yeah. A little less conversation. Edge of Reality. A lot of people voting for Edge of Reality. It was a kind of a strange sort of dream scene, wasn't it? Yeah, it seems to be a toss-up between A Little Less Conversation and Edge of Reality. Mind you, there wasn't that many songs, so... on Sunday, I think you'll be in the lobby by the stairs. Okay. His voice is kind of quite dramatic on Edge of Reality. was on the Almost in Love album, wasn't it? Okay, right. So, yeah, Bernadette is one of the ones that said Edge of Reality, and she's right. That is my choice as well. Edge of Reality. A lot of people said that. Michelle Carey, yeah, she passed away recently as well, 2-3 years ago. And, you know, all these people I now regret not getting hold of and speaking to them. I regret not starting this channel a lot sooner than I did. All those people would have been on my list. Okay, right. Yeah, clean up your own backyard was the trouble with girls and how to get into it. Yeah. So let's have a look. We said love a little. Yeah, Edge of Reality. Charo. Now, you think about this one. Charo. Most people are going to say Charo. Yeah, that happens sometimes, Chris, where it actually comes up before I actually mention it. I think it depends whether you're looking at the this comment box or the comment box below the video. Yeah, Jill says Charo, lots of laughs. Yeah. Well, believe it or not, there was another song in there that wasn't used. It was recorded at the same sessions as Charo. And Let's Forget About the Stars. It ended up on the Let's Be Friends album. So that one I've thrown in there. I know it's cheating because it wasn't actually in the movie, and he only sang the song Charo over the credits. So yeah, let's forget about the stars and let's be friends. Okay. The penultimate one, the one before last, The Trouble with Girls and How to Get Into It. Now, I think there's going to be a song here come up a lot. The Trouble with Girls and How to Get Into It. Marilyn Mason. I've tried to get hold of Marilyn Mason as well. She is on Facebook, but she doesn't use it very often. And I've left her a message, but she hasn't opened it. And I would love to speak to Marilyn. Because number one, I think she's a lovely lady, and number two, she worked with Elvis. Yeah, Danny B said Almost. That's one of the songs I'm thinking I will see a lot of. Bernadette, Ludane, Clean Up Your Own Backyard, Almost. Yeah, there's three almost, four almosts actually, and one Clean Up Your Own Backyard, two Clean Up Your Own Backyards. JC22, Clean Up Your Own Backyard. Okay, right. My favourite from Trouble with Girls and How to Get Into It was Clean Up Your Own Backyard. And very, very close second was Almost. Yeah. He did a lot of takes of Almost. A lot of takes in the studio. I don't know whether he just felt he couldn't get it right or whether he just loved the song. I don't know. Okay, and Elvis's final feature film, Change of Habit. Which reminds me, the person I'm speaking to on Monday, I was supposed to be speaking to them this Saturday, but it's been pushed back to Monday, actually had a big role in the making of Change of Habit. So that'll be interesting, hopefully. So, what song out of Change of Habit do you think was my favourite? Yeah, it's a good song. Vincenzo says Rubbernecking. Bernadette says Let Us Pray. Excuse me. Matt Soar says Let Us Pray. Rubbernecking. 5107. Lewis. Let Us Pray. Rubbernecking. Have a Happy. Rubbernecking. Sandy Freeman. Yeah. Rubbernecking. Hi, Matt. How are you doing? Did you see me sat outside the mansion the other day, and there was Elvis the Ultimate Fan channel that you'd written on the wall for me? Let us pray. A lot of people are saying "Let us pray." Yeah, that's right at the very, very end of the movie, isn't it? DMC. I think you're a little bit behind DMC, but hi, how are you doing? Okay, right. So my favourite song, not recorded for the movie, was "Rubbernecking." So there you go. Recorded at Memphis Sound. I think I've actually said that the theme for this Sunday's Fan of the Month quiz is Complete the Lyrics 1960s Part 2, and the excuse me, the song of the week is from 1970, and the topic of the video, which is coming up in around about 5 minutes time, is landmark events in Elvis's life. What was the biggest life-changing event in Elvis's life? I've set out a few big landmarks in Elvis's life. Then at the end of the video, I tell you what I think was the big the biggest thing that changed his life. And then if you want to make comments in the comment section below of that video, you can let me know what you think was the biggest thing in Elvis' life that changed his life. So I just to get a little bit of discussion going and so forth. So with that being said, I'll see you on Sunday for the quiz, hopefully. Thanks very much for everybody that joins in on a Wednesday and a Sunday. It's most appreciated. It really is. I do enjoy the crack and the fun that we have, and I do appreciate it. Don't forget, as I say, there is a link below to buy me a coffee, or 2 or 3 or 4, to support this channel if you'd like to do that. If you do appreciate this channel and want to support it, you can buy me a coffee, because I do, as I've said before, I do absolutely love coffee. Look after yourselves and stay safe until Sunday. And thanks once again, everybody, for joining in to your channel. As I say every week, it's not my channel, it's your channel. I'll see you Sunday.